I think the most startling finding is really that obesity has overtaken underweight as the predominant form of malnutrition in children aged 5 to 19 around the world for the first time. So it is quite staggering. It's 1 in 10 children are living with obesity, 1 in 5 children are living with overweight right now. So in terms of numbers, the amount of children that are affected by obesity around the world is 188 million children. So those numbers are quite staggering. Really, all regions are affected. We still do see the highest numbers in North America, in Latin America and the Caribbean, and in the Middle East and North Africa. But the sharpest increases are actually in other regions that traditionally had lower numbers. So this is happening in every region around the world. Often these foods are much cheaper than healthy foods, and so families are having to make really difficult choices to feed these foods. So it's certainly not because children or families are suddenly making poor decisions about their health. It is driven by harmful corporate practices and the toxic food environments that have resulted from those. The most important thing is that governments really have to pass mandatory laws to regulate both the products and the company practices. So this includes a range of measures from front-of-pack nutrition labeling to marketing restrictions, taxation on sugar-sweetened beverages, and really improving school food environments. But really, it takes political will. Governments must be willing to protect children in their population from these industry practices and stand up to these industries and push back. But what we also see in humanitarian settings and conflict zones is, once again, these large food and beverage companies taking advantage of those and donating large quantities of junk food, of ultra-processed foods, in order to promote their own image and for their own marketing tactics. So once again, we're having children that on the one hand don't have access to food, but the only food they are getting is this very unhealthy food because of these really predatory tactics from the industry.